let's see what it looks like.
Today's the day.
Today's the day I'm gonna dye my hair pink. So we'll see how it turns out. I've done a little like test strand. I mean, it's gonna be hard to see from right there, but like I think it turned out pretty well.
Sure, it's white.
What do you think about it
it
so
looks good.
far? I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I know it's gonna be a little like maybe purpley on my hair since it's like
I think it's good.
non-bleach, like purple-ish kind of in normal light.
Yeah.
But then like I took a picture with the sunlight and it's a little more pink, so I'm not expecting too much for not like just doing it over like my normal virgin hair. So I'm gonna start, kind of do it myself, and then I'll yell down for him maybe in the back because I'm not sure I can do that all by myself. Bye. So it was kind of hard to find like the right hair dye in Japan because most of the hair dye just in the regular stores is like browns and blacks, kind of those like basic colors that people with like Japanese hair, like thick black Asian hair, that would work for that type. So there wasn't really a lot of like fun colors or even maybe like lighter blondes and stuff. So there is a store in the big mall here. It was called Village Vanguard, and it had like a lot of stuff from like America, basically, kind of like weird store. If you're from America, I was comparing it to maybe like Hot Topic that's in the States, that kind of vibe of a store. So we got 2 of these jars of this Manic Panic hot pink hair dye. So I read online that this might be the best color for me to use on my hair that I'm not going to bleach, that might still show up pretty well. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, of course, like every other girl who watches YouTube, I've seen my fair share of hair dyeing videos. So I have an idea, but I'm just kind of gonna go for it and hope it turns out well. I think I'm just gonna section my hair kind of like front and back right now. Kind of like this. It was kind of hard to find hair dyeing supplies at the stores here, at least where we live. We're not like in the Tokyo area, so there's not as many things readily accessible. We actually had to go buy like these gloves just separately, like a pack of like medical gloves, and then I have like a shower cap for my hair at the end, you know, the clear plastic cap, the clear plastic cap they usually use, so hopefully that's okay. Also, I needed like the brush thing, which we couldn't find sold individually, so I actually bought like a box dye of like bleach and brown hair dye for someone here, and this brush was just in there. It wasn't that expensive, so I think it was a pretty good deal to at least get that like brush. The gloves are slightly big, so they kind of fall down my hands a little bit, so that's why I'm just like taking a rubber band and securing it at my wrist so that they stay here. I'm also just gonna pin one of the sides back so that it's just out of my way as I do this side. So what I've been reading is that you should probably not put it straight on like your root, maybe do like, I don't know, ½ an inch out for like the whole head, I guess, and then go back and do the roots at the end, because I know like your head is pretty hot, so right there I think the color's supposed to like develop more quickly, if that makes any sense from someone who never does anything with their hair. So I think I'm gonna try it that way and we'll see how it works. Alright, well, we're committed. I also like don't have any Vaseline or anything around my hairline and ears. I don't have any Vaseline, so that's why I'm just gonna try to be careful, but like I know I'll have a little bit of like pink stains on my skin, but they should come out, so it'll be okay. There's one strand basically done. I'm considering just doing the roots with it now because like I feel like it's gonna be a lot to go through the whole hair, just the ends, and then go back and do the roots. Plus, I don't know if it's because like my hair is not bleached, if it matters as much, because like my hair is a little bit darker here, like in the top anyway sometimes, than maybe the ends, so I don't know if that will matter. I think I'm just gonna go for it. The main reason I wanted to dye my hair was because we're going to go to a BLACKPINK concert. They're like a pretty popular K-pop group, and since we're in Japan, we could get tickets for them because they're here a lot from South Korea. And I just thought it would be fun to have pink hair for the concert. Also, since like I don't have any real job while we're here in Japan, my hair color really doesn't matter. Because at home, if I was doing nursing, a lot of the time they do care about your hair color, that it's not like some crazy thing. So I'm just taking advantage of the time I have now to just do something fun. I think I'm just gonna kind of shut off the camera now, and then I'll hop back on here when I'm at least done with the whole front half of my head, since you can pretty much get the idea of what I'm doing. So what do you think? Huh?
Looks like your head's bleeding.
This is what you thought
Yeah,
I would be doing?
Oh no, but
Did you think I would
I thought you
be
would just
doing?
go like, it would be done.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Also, I'm not using the brush. Like,
Oh.
I don't know how, because I was like, oh, well, I can, you know, I'm gonna do it like this and then I'll see how to use the brush. But like, I don't understand how that would be any easier. Are you a surgeon?
Yes, I washed my hands very well.
Are you ready, Gray? Okay, the first like front half-ish is done. We're gonna go hang out with Akitoshi's parents and his sister today, so they know I'm dyeing my hair, but I'm gonna try to get like their reaction on camera, or at least like film me and have like their voices in the background, so hopefully they like it. And I told my parents that I was gonna do this, like I was gonna dye my hair pink, but I didn't remind them of when, so I'm just gonna send them a picture tonight, like after it's done, and then they'll be awake because it'll be the morning for them since we're like over 12 hours ahead. I will hopefully get their reaction just through like text. Getting to like the very back of my head, like on the nape of my neck, so I basically have absolutely no idea what it looks like. I cannot see, but hopefully it's okay. You tell me. Okay. I think I can't tell. Can you?
You need more here.
Is this little?
Oh, here. It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. So I'm just combing through my hair now all the way around, and that'll kind of like distribute the color again more evenly. I might like put a little bit more dye on the ends because like I can kind of see some of them look like they're not like totally saturated, so I'll do that and then put it up in the cap. And I think I'm gonna let it sit for like, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It'll just be whatever it is.
I just don't know what it is now. Like your skin, it looks terrible. Like pink.
What, are you nervous?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
like
well,
I don't know. Like it looked better when you hair dried. You know, when you tried a little piece.
Yeah.
I just hope like those paints are okay on your skin. Like it doesn't look healthy.
You don't like that?
I don't.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Like I'm never allergic to anything, so that's why like I wasn't too worried. So I use over 1 can of the Manic Panic, so I don't know if I use like too much. My hair's also like, I would say it's thick, so maybe take that into account if you're gonna try to do this. So yeah, I'm using probably like 1 and almost a quarter just on my hair. I bought the second one really because like I thought 1 would be enough for my hair, and then I have another one in case like this fades fast on me because we're going to the concert in 1 week, so kind of wanted just some in the house in case I need to do it again, like maybe a day or 2 before we leave for the concert. Okay, so the whole hair is covered and I have my little cap on now. So I'm just gonna hang out and watch TV and stuff for like 2 hours.
You look like an old woman.
It's like, it doesn't look like this, looks fine. And then when you go like this, it's like, what the heck is that? So, well, it looks like really bright and like that. I mean, that's just the dye on my skin, but I got some of the dye off, like, kind of, off of my skin.
Good.
And then like...
I don't really want you sitting with that for 2 hours though. Is it okay on your skin?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later. Okay, it's been about 2 hours. I mean, maybe a little less than like on the actual timer, but I've had it on most of my head for over 2 hours, so I'm gonna take the cap off and we can see what that looks like. So here we have it so far. Oh, the inside's kind of gross. Well, I mean, my skin's definitely pink. This is the whole thing. So, I guess we'll see. I think it'll come out like a pretty good, like, kind of purpley pink. I'll go shower. I'll show you guys when it's wet right after, and then I'm gonna blow dry it and see what it looks like when it's all dry. Okay, just got out of the shower and got dressed, so tied it up in the meantime just so it can kind of, the towel can soak up some of the wetness. But let's see what it looks like. Okay. Well, that's what it looks like. I mean, pretty wet. I wouldn't even say damp, like it's still pretty wet. This is the towel. So you can see has, I mean, quite a bit of like bleeding onto it, but really not that bad and not that dark for how dark it looks right now. And a lot of like the coloring that was on my skin came off when I was in the shower. It kind of rubbed around here a little bit. My ears still have a lot of the pink on them, but like, it's okay. I'll just wear my hair down for now for the next couple of days and it'll fade as I shower a little bit more. So now I'm just gonna blow dry my hair and then we can see what it looks like, and once it's all blow dried I'm gonna get Akitoshi to come up and see his reaction. Okay, so I'm outside right now. I thought I'd just come out in like natural light so you can really see what it looks like for real. So here it is. It's like a little wet in the back still. I just like mostly blow dried it just like on a low heat setting, but like I think it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna say that like the back, I don't think I did the best job applying it, but also the kind of the back and the under part of my hair is darker, so isn't gonna show up as much as these like bright front pieces, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go get Akitoshi now and we'll see you guys back in the bathroom to get his reaction. Okay, he's coming.
Whoa. What? Can I touch it?
Yeah. It shouldn't like really come off.
Wow.
It shouldn't like, yeah. I thought it was pretty. The back, I like blow dried it, and this is definitely like not as good of a thing, but
wow.
But yeah, definitely the front, because I already had really light pieces there. It's like nice.
Looks good. I don't know. It's just.
What?
It doesn't look odd.
What's that mean?
Like it. I don't know. Your hair is already like blonde and like light.
Yeah.
And this is light, so it doesn't like seem that much different. Like some
Yeah.
people when they have like purple or pink hair, it's like whoa. But
Yeah.
like you, it's like.
I think it's good. I think it's a good color.
BLACKPINK.
BLACKPINK.
Can I get some more?
I know. No, I can't.
You can't?
If my hair's like this, is it really that bad? Okay, don't push my hair up like that. I know it's there.
Like this?
I'm just
That's
pink.
bad. I don't mean like bad look. It's just I don't want it to be like on your skin. Pink girl.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna get ready and then go out with his family. So we're gonna go to their house first. Okay. Hi everyone, it's 2 days later since I dyed my hair. So I dyed my hair on Saturday and today it's Monday morning. So I just kind of wanted to check in and show you guys what it looks like after those 2 days of fading out. I have washed my hair 2 nights now. I'm one of those people who has to wash my hair like every day or else I just feel gross. So I read a lot that people online were like, don't do Manic Panic hair dye if you wash your hair every day because it'll just fade out. But like, I think it's staying decently well. I know in the back it's definitely faded a lot more. I'm happy with it so far. I have like enough hair dye left that I'm gonna redo this on Friday before we go to the BLACKPINK concert. That's on Saturday, so should be okay. You saw in the video when I went over to my parents-in-law's house, you saw how they reacted to it. So they like it. It's just something fun that I can do, and so they think it's cool. And then I also sent pictures to my parents. They knew I was doing it, but I just sent them the pictures like randomly as a surprise to see how they would react without remembering that I was doing it that day. And so you can see it right here, what they said. I don't really know if they like it. They're kind of in shock because I definitely would never like have done this at home. Like no one would think I would do this. So it's probably a surprise to most of my family and the people that know me, but I think it's fun. I'm glad I did it. Hello. It's now day, 3 of having this hair. It's Tuesday today and I did this on Saturday. So just wanted to show you what it looks like after it's been fading for a couple days. Yes, I washed it again last night. So I have been washing it every day with just like very basic shampoo, like the purest shampoo I could find here that had like no sulfates, parabens, dyes. It has none of that stuff. So it's the best for my hair, and I've been washing it in like pretty cold water, like as cold as I can tolerate to also have like on my body. So it's been keeping pretty well, I think, for me not really following any of the instructions of not washing your hair and using dry shampoo and all that stuff. So just want to give you guys that final update on what it's looking like in case you want to dye your hair this color, if you had like a natural blonde color like me to begin with. I also wanted to talk about how it's been like living in Japan with fun colored hair. I'd say before I dyed my hair, when I was just me with my white skin and my blonde hair, that I had a lot of people stare at me like anytime we were out. Maybe because the area I live in also isn't like a very popular area for foreigners to live, so some people here aren't used to seeing people that look like me. So I get stared at pretty often anytime I went out to the grocery store or whatever, and that was pretty normal. I just got used to it, like it's fine. But when Akitoshi and I went out this weekend, we went to like IKEA and the mall and places like that, and he said, now that I have this hair, I already know I'm getting stared at more, I can feel that. But he said he feels like he's also being stared at, which makes him kind of uncomfortable because people are wondering, like they'll see me, they'll look at me obviously and be like, oh, that girl's like crazy or something. And then they want to see who's with me, like what kind of person is with this like crazy looking girl. So he's definitely feeling a little weird when we go outside. I don't think he enjoys me having this hair just for that reason. So just be aware, if you're in Japan, not in like the like Tokyo area, the most like populated with foreigners area, you will definitely be stared at a lot, and especially if you have like a weird colored hair like I do. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this hair coloring video, and also if you're a K-pop fan, look forward to our vlog next week. I'm gonna vlog as much as I can, like us going to the BLACKPINK concert, getting ready, maybe a little bit of the concert, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what kind of cameras you can bring into the event either, but we will see, and I'll catch you guys in our next video.